Welcome to the Borderline Man. I'm a bit cold in the sense of being sick. I caught something that infected my lungs. Maybe all this walking and talking in the fresh air. I don't know. I've had plenty of time doing nothing in the last few days. Watched a lot of videos on YouTube. And the algorithm, in all its wisdom, have noticed that I want to watch videos on mental health, and stuff like that in general. That's okay. But you get to see things that are painful to watch. The algorithm have served me, I don't know how many I've seen lately, but like final goodbye videos, plenty of them. People suffering from, cancer and other horrific diseases, posting their final video. Big channels with like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and they post these videos. Sometimes they are containing hope, and sometimes they are mostly just containing a lot of pain. I've tried not to watch them, just skim through them, because it is, in all honesty, quite painful to watch. So I'm no fan of watching these things. But it's interesting that YouTube as a phenomenon is something that is very personal and very important. And well, we all dismiss YouTube from time to time as something, a place full of trash and crap, but there's a lot of genuine things there, a lot of real people with real problems and real issues, and some of these things are really, really painful. So, a sobering thing. I also found this channel, and that got me worried, but I can't really do anything. There's no contact information there or anything. This guy, he hasn't posted for like 2 years or something like that. There was this link to his Instagram, and it was the same thing there. He stopped posting like 2 years ago. A borderline guy, his last post was something like, "Oh, I'm in a really bad spot right now, so I'm going to probably don't make as many posts as I usually do." That was his last post, like 2 years ago. And I wrote a comment, but no reply and so on. So I hope everything went okay, and that the guy just stopped posting. He had no need to post anything more. But I can't help thinking that things went bad for him, and that the reason he stopped is because the guy is not there anymore. Because this is the painful truth about borderline. There's a lot of people that end everything when they suffer from this, because the pain is so hard and so difficult to handle. I know, I've felt that way. I'm okay now, but I know very well how it feels. Very well. And in my case, the thing that kept me going was not any real desire to continue myself. Everything was just painful. It was more the fact that I have a daughter and a responsibility, and that thing. So anyway, doesn't matter what reasons we can find. Any reason is a good reason to continue. And one thing that helped me through many of these things was, of course, the knowledge, the logical knowledge that this too shall pass. It's difficult to feel that in a good way, or in a logical way when you're really down. That's That's not how you feel. You just want things to stop feeling hurtful, to stop feel the pain. That is how you feel. I don't think people who haven't been there understand this. It's a pain. It's a physical pain, basically. And like with any pain you have, you want it to stop. And unlike most other pains, there aren't no good ways to make it stop. And it's especially frustrating when it keeps on coming back over and over and over again. That's something I hope I won't have to feel again. It's been a long time now, well, long, but it's been a couple of months now of me feeling somewhere in between the okay to good, really good even. And I hope this continues. I have no other plans, but if it doesn't, I will desperately clutch to the two things that helps me. It is the thought of my daughter, and just cling on to the idea that, yeah, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. Even if there's no one in the entire let's call it crew that control my ship, that believes in it that moment. You know, the captain says fuck it and jumps overboard, and the crew doesn't care. That's basically how it is. But even so, it's important to continue. It is. Because that is the logical thing. This too shall pass. It does. Especially when things around you gets better, when you get the things that force you to feel bad, because there's very often things in your surrounding, your social environment, your love life, everything that triggers it. When those things gets better, usually most people with borderline stabilize. If you don't, well, then you need a lot more professional help. That's the simple truth. I'm blessed with my borderline being very obviously connected to things around me, my my social life and so on. So when things are good, and as they are now, I'm feeling good, and that's a good thing. And that's a reassuring thing that I focus on a lot when I feel good, to take comfort in. And I try to remember this feeling, this thought, when I feel really, really bad, when there's just pain. It's difficult, but it's what I have to make do with, basically. So, look at this beautiful sunset. And I managed to say all of this without breaking into a cough. This is a record for the last week. I've coughed and I've coughed so much. But anyway, this is the Borderline Man signing off.